You may ask yourself, what is a ghost? Is it merely the apparition of a dead person? Or is it simply unfinished business? You see, I have a theory that if there is a ghost living in my world, somebody didn't do the job right the first time. Ghosts like to believe that nobody can see them, that they're lurking in the shadows while they do their ghostly deeds. But you see, ExoGhost, Deserve has a sixth sense. A sense that has taken many years to develop, and I can smell the ghostly apparition of a bullshit facade a mile away. You've got 155,000 people fooled into thinking that you're this holy ghost, that you do nothing but good, and you are nothing but good, but I can see straight through you, and I'm here to exorcise your demons.
Ring around the rosy, pocket full of posy. Ashes, ashes, we all fall down. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Boo. Mwahahahaha. What's going on, guys? It's Deserve, your mother's favorite YouTube commentator and ghost hunter, back with another video. And as you can tell by the title, we are here to expose ExoGhost. And not just ExoGhost. This isn't a hate commentary for ExoGhost. You got a little clickbaited, but this does bring up a valid point, and he is a great person to use as a test subject for the video, right? This video is really just after days and days of thought, after a particular exchange I had with him, which made me start to realize how hypocritical all these big YouTubers tend to be. And when I say big YouTubers, right, I know 155,000 isn't big for YouTube, but it's big for me, right? And ExoGhost and probably Futives, and then you've got the Tifus, the Banks, the goddamn Nade Shots, Courage, Noah, Jay, all these people that toe the line, and they make sure to show you that we're just very good people, guys. We like to have fun, and we don't want to offend anyone. And I've noticed that they seem to be the fakest. And it's not anything that's always in your face, right? You never just see anyone fake on that level that is so obviously fake, right? I'm not talking about Pokemon, right? I'm talking about the real, to me, the people that actually make content and that are somebody, right? Pokemon is obviously bigger than most of the people I even mentioned, but I don't consider her making content. So let's just get that one out of the way. I don't consider the people that are out here with their little makeup channels as making content. They make more than Pokemon, but even them, that we've seen hypocrisy throughout. So ExoGhost, as I said, is just a test subject, and I just want to analyze a few things, right? So we had this one exchange, I showed it on the screen in the beginning, where he was saying, Futives community isn't toxic, yeah, right. I replied, I was like, yo, dude, don't worry, you would slap Futives. And his response was hey, I'm Mr. Rogers, let's fucking put on the goddamn, the little sweatshirt, let's tie up these boots, and let me give you some wholesome response. And it made me look like the fucking bad guy. A ton of people, not a ton, but 10, 11, 12 people go and liking his tweet. Dynamite, though, was real out here. He responded, was like, you want him to tell you that you get fucking slapped, dude? Like, what do you want him to say, right? So thank you, Dynamite, for having a fucking set of balls. But all these other people are like, yeah, we're no better if we go out and we say that, Exo is better than this guy. Shame on Deserve for being so toxic. All right, so let's just sit back and analyze a few of ExoGhost's tweets, okay? The first of which, let's just go back to the original one. The original one, where he responds to me and says, you're no better than that Futives fanboy. If you say that about me, we can't be better than that, right? Well, let me ask you. If I say ExoGhost is better than Futives, and that is a bad thing, wouldn't it be a bad thing to say that your community is better than Futives? Because by saying that Futives community is toxic in the roundabout way you did, right? You implied it. And I would really be surprised if anyone tries to say that that's not what he was saying, right? Futive's community is toxic. That's the message ExoGhost wants to get around, which also means that his community isn't toxic, because that's the comparison being drawn. So for you to go out and say, Futive's community is toxic, mine is not, wouldn't that be the same as saying my community is better than Futive's? Which then would be in the same line of thought as saying, you know, if I go out and say ExoGhost is better than Futive's, isn't that the same thing? Isn't that the same thing at its core? And isn't that hypocritical of you, Exo? Isn't it hypocritical for you to go out and say that if you say you're better than someone, that's not a good thing, right? It's not a good thing to say that. However, you tweet and you say, console players do nothing but camp with MP5s. So now you're bringing the PC versus console debate, and you're also saying that the majority of the people that follow you, because guess what? The majority of people that play Call of Duty do so on console because it's been a primarily console game since 2007. So what you're saying is the majority of your fan base are little camping pussies, which would mean that you're saying that PC is better than console, but if you say you're better than someone, that's not a good thing. Right? Isn't that hypocritical? Isn't it hypocritical for Nadeshot to go out and have this persona of being a really cool dude, and then he puts out some bullshit tweet? I'm not going to give you guys examples, but it's on my Twitter if you ever want to see it, and it's worded really piss poorly. I come in and I'm like, dude, this doesn't seem like good customer service from whatever golf fucking company, and that golf company comes in and is like, yo, no, and Nadeshot comes in and goes, yeah, what they said. That's now enabling your entire fan base, which they did, to try and hate me on Twitter for no goddamn reason, right? Oh, you feel like an asshole now. How are you going to say you're such a great person and you adore all your fans and you are this type of guy, and then do that to someone that is considered part of your fan base? You know, I have a strong belief that you're going to go and you're going to do whatever it is that you can to make money. I get it. And if I was wired in the way that I would be anything but myself, I could probably make those millions and millions. And you know what? I could probably do that maybe in time just being me at some point. But it really makes you think. It makes you wonder. These people that go out and they want to be oh so good, and they make everyone else out to be oh so bad because they have a contrarian belief. The people that hold the contrarian belief, 9 times out of 10, are better people than the ones that are just out here pleasing the masses. Let's take even Activision, right? Activision is also another great example. They go and they send out their virtue signaling about Black Lives Matter. Oh, Black Lives Matter, guys. We want to be, equal, and we don't tolerate hate. And they put in this thing to what? Report a fucking username? Okay, some people get their usernames changed, whoop-de-fucking-do, but they don't have a thing for, offensive language. They don't have a monitoring system. They don't truly care about Black lives. They care about pleasing the masses and going with the flow. They don't care about all that, right? Because that lasted, a week where they were saying, oh, Black Lives Matter. Now we're back to the regular bullshit. People are still able to have this shit in their clan tag. They're still able to say this shit on Twitter. They're still able to do all this, and you don't give a flying fuck. Okay, let's now look at Courage JD. Courage JD. He will go out and say, oh yeah, if you're protesting Black Lives Matter, without the face masks and you're being a fucking idiot, that's fine. But if you're going out to have a party on spring break, you guys are all fucking idiots. That's hypocritical, right? Because it doesn't matter the cause. If you want to eliminate COVID and you believe that social distancing is the way, and you think COVID is as big of an issue as it is, then trust me, your protests, there are other solutions to that. So to say that protesting is fine but not partying, that's hypocritical in and that of itself. It's hypocritical for you to go out and roast your fucking fan base if they don't agree with you, and then say on the other hand that you love all your fans, you love everyone the courageous. I'm telling you guys, you have to start opening your eyes to these fake fucking YouTubers and stop demonizing the commentary channels like the 8 Thoughts, the Deserves, the Dying Foods, the Leafies, the Quavo, the Optimist. These are not bad people. They tend to actually be the more real, the more upfront. You know where you stand with them. There is no guessing, and if they got your back, they got your back. Loyalty is a dying breed, especially on YouTube, and That's all that I've got to say on that. So if you liked the video, like the video, subscribe for the content you deserve, and until next time, guys, I'm outie. Peace.
Okay, chill out. Okay,
Dude,
chill out
you
with
have a
the
defuse. We just lost.
We
just lost. No, you do not.
Oh my god.
One round gone. We're not dead yet, are we, lads?
Oh my god, I'm never playing with this kid again. Oh, what was that?